And on the 9th day, God looked down on the world he worked hard to create and said, I have doctors and nurses in the hospitals and clinics. Now I need a caregiver in the field. So God made an EMT. God said it must be someone who gets up early in the morning, checks their truck off, scarfs down breakfast, run a cardiac arrest, run 2 hospital transfers, skips lunch, finish paperwork, run another transfer, command a horrible car wreck, restock clean truck, run 3 sick calls, and hopes for at least 4 hours of sleep before the end of their shift. So God made an EMT. God said it must be someone who can work continuous CPR on an infant knowing they have died, and while holding back tears, console the family and tell responders on scene, great teamwork, everyone. Maybe next time. So God made an EMT. God said it must be someone who can manage a patient's airway while upside down in a wrecked vehicle, be able to calm a 10-year-old girl and her parents while splitting her fractured arm. It must be someone who can aggressively recognize and treat medical emergencies, yet has the compassion to hold an elderly lady's hand that fell at a nursing home, telling her, I am here for you, you're going to be okay. So God made an EMT. God said it must be someone who is selfless, who will quickly respond to an emergency without a second thought. Someone who can handle the blood, the guts, the vomit, and the broken bones, and give 100% to all their patients. It must be someone who values teamwork and respects all services involved. It must be someone who performs acts of heroism, yet never calls himself a hero. It must be someone who praises victory, yet not ashamed to admit defeat. Someone who could stare the Grim Reaper right in the eye and tell them, not this time. So God made an EMT. God said it must be someone who's loyal to their community, someone who puts their life on the line with the hope of saving a complete stranger. Someone who cares more about the lives they save than the money they make in a year. It must be someone willing to educate themselves and willing to share their knowledge with others. Someone who remains professional and caring no matter how minor or major the emergency may be. Someone who can oxygenate, ventilate, intubate, medicate, defibrillate, facilitate, and delegate responsibilities. It must be someone who brings their coworkers together as a family and sees them all as fellow brothers and sisters. Someone who responds with a smile on their face and a tear in their eye when their child says they want to spend their life doing what you do. So God made an EMT. To the EMT and all of us, happy EMS week, and thank you for what you do.